today.
No. What is your question? No, Mr. Elizondo, no.
Your Honor, respectfully, as a bailor and grantor, I've granted this court equitable title for settlement of any
No,
charges.
sir. This is a criminal court. No, sir. Mr. Elizondo.
Your Honor, for the record, respectfully, I am a Texas common law free man. I do not participate in corporate Ponzi schemes that require me to have registration.
This is not that, sir. This is not. Mr. Elizondo, stop. No, Mr. Elizondo, stop. Mr. Elizondo, stop. Mr. Elizondo, Mr. Elizondo, stop.
This courtroom moment turned wild fast. A sovereign citizen clashed hard with the judge, all over something as simple as driving without valid insurance. Instead of just paying the $100 fine, he sent in $3. Yes, 3. And then doubled down with his sovereign citizen routine right there in court. Like, is justice on clearance today? And here's the kicker. The whiteboard in the back makes it look like this guy could actually be a teacher. Can you imagine him passing this nonsense on to students? Let me know what you think, but for now, let's dive in and watch the judge completely dismantle his argument.
And respectfully ask an issue to raise.
Wait, Mr. Elizondo, wait. Jose Elizondo, I show that you have one case pending, and that is expired registration. Do you understand that's the charge that is pending against you?
Yes, I understand, but respectfully.
Okay, sir. Okay, hang on. There's several steps we need to take over. Were you able to hear my explanation about defendants' rights and options that I went over at the start of court?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights or options?
Yes.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, respectfully, I haven't received my documentation that I requested in a timely manner to proceed today.
No. What is your question? No, Mr. Elizondo, no. What is your question about the rights and options that I went over at the start of court?
I have no questions regarding that.
Okay, then to this charge of expired registration, actually, I'm going to stop and say, you mailed in payment.
I did.
You mailed in $3 and you have a balance due of $129. So with that payment of $3, we've already entered a plea of no contest for you because Texas law allows that to be entered for you. So we're set here to determine, are you able to make the balance of your payment by Monday, or do you need some time to pay that out?
Your Honor, respectfully, as a bailor and grantor, I've granted this court equitable title for settlement of any
No,
charges.
sir, this is a criminal court. No, sir, Mr. Elizondo, this is not a civil court. There are no parties like that in this proceeding. You're a defendant, you're not a grantor. I'm the judge. And so that does not apply to this court. You may have read that might be something in a civil court. That does not apply here. So my question to you, sir, is since you've already mailed in payment and indicated a plea of no contest by mailing in a payment under Texas law, can you get the balance paid by Monday? Or do you need some time to pay that out? Or do you have a financial situation that you need a financial packet?
Your Honor, for the record, respectfully, I am a Texas common law free man. I do not participate in corporate Ponzi schemes that require me to have registration.
This is not that, sir. This is not. Mr. Elizondo, stop. Mr. Elizondo, stop. This is not the time to make a statement. You see, we have like 12 other people who are set here. You're set on a criminal charge. This is not time for you just to go and make a statement about a civil matter that it is not set in this court.
So are you saying that I don't have civilian due process of law?
No, but you're not. This is not a civil matter. You're raising terms in regards to this as if this were like a civil lawsuit. This is a criminal charge where you've already.
It's not criminal, Your Honor.
Yes, it is, sir. This is a Class C criminal charge in Texas, displaying an expired registration. That is a Class C criminal charge, and you mailed in partial payment. So I'm trying to determine, are you able to make the rest of your payment by Monday, or do you need some time to pay it out?
I have the right to equitable title for this settlement or any charges on the doctrine of trust merge.
This is not a matter. This is not a matter of a title to a vehicle or anything like that, sir. You seem to be confusing some civil law.
Well, I have some confusion because on Supreme Court case law Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, they clearly state that you don't need registration or insurance for private personal travel, and I don't consent to any corporate Ponzi scheme.
Respectfully, my guy, you're an idiot. And this right here is the perfect example of why Zoom court hearings need to end. Like, does the judge not know how to hit the mute button? Either cut off his rambling or just wrap it up, because we all know he has zero intention of paying. And the funniest part, He actually sent in $3 out of the 100 he owes. That's like tossing $3 at Starbucks and expecting a venti frappuccino. Bro, it doesn't work like that. Partial payments don't stop a case. They just make you look extra dumb in front of the judge. So tell me, was this guy trolling, or does he really think life works like Monopoly while the rest of us are stuck in reality?
Well, this is nothing to do with a corporation. This is a Texas charge, and you've already mailed in a payment for this. So you've indicated a plea of no contest. Are you saying that you're not pleading that? Then why did
Your
you
Honor,
give them
as a
$3?
bailor and grantor, I gave
No,
this court
Mr.
equitable title for
Elizondo, stop.
settlement
Mr.
of
Elizondo,
any
stop.
charge under
Mr. Elizondo.
doctrine of trust merge.
Mr. Elizondo, stop. Why did you mail in $3?
Because as a bailor and grantor, I have granted to this court equitable title for settlement of any
No, sir, we do not settle.
charges
And, sir,
under trust
Mr.
merge.
Elizondo, there's no party in a criminal charge that's called a bailor, and you cannot claim a position that is not one in this court.
Your Honor,
There's
are
no
you giving
status
me-
of bailor.
Are you giving me
No, sir, listen, I
Oh.
need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me. There's no status of bailor or grantor in this criminal court. You may have read some cases in regards to some other matter. You are
Can
a
you give
defendant.
me-
No, Mr. Elizondo, you need to be quiet and listen. You're a defendant. You mailed in $3, which is partial payment of a total of $132. All right. Now, by law, when you mail in a payment, a plea of no contest is entered. All right. So my question to you was, when you mailed in the $3, was that your intent to make a partial payment, requesting a payment plan, or were you attempting to post a bond?
My intent was, like I said, I am the bailor and grantee. I have granted this court equitable title for settlement of any charges under doctrine of trust merge. That's my answer to your question.
Okay, that is not an answer that applies in criminal court. So based upon your payment of $3, the court has already entered a plea of no contest, and I'm going to order that you get the balance paid
Your Honor,
within 30
respectfully.
days.
Okay, Your Honor, respectfully, with those documents that you have, I didn't receive any documentation requested in a timely manner to proceed today. Outlining my full
Sir,
intel
if
under
if
Chapter
you-
66 of Texas Civil Practice Code, which
Okay,
is
stop,
provable.
Mr. Elizondo,
and
Mr. Elizondo, stop. The Civil Practice Code does not apply to this courtroom. This is the Code of Criminal Procedure applies to the criminal courtroom. So the Civil Code does not
But I
apply.
still have a civilian due process, Your Honor.
Well,
And I
yes,
have not
but
entered a plea.
you did by mailing it in. By mailing that in, that's entering a plea of no contest. You mailed in a payment of $3.
Your Honor.
You can
Like I
get the
said,
balance paid.
The reason why I did that, as a bailor and grantor, like I stated multiple times, I've granted this court equitable title for settlement.
Okay,
under
Mr.
any
Elizondo.
doctrine of trust merge.
Mr. Elizondo, were you wanting to plead not guilty and request a trial?
No. Respectfully, Your Honor. Constitutionally, too. For the record, I am a Texas common law free man. I do not participate in any Ponzi schemes that require me to have registration and insurance. I do not consent quasi jurisdiction. Respectfully, Your Honor, I plead for a civilian due process of law.
This guy really thinks tossing in a respectfully before interrupting the judge is going to change anything. Like, bro, $3 sad little isn't buying you freedom. That's not how respectfully works. And can we talk about that whiteboard behind him? From what I can see, it actually looks like he might be a teacher, which is terrifying if he's passing this nonsense on to kids. If any of you can read what's on it, drop it in the comments. And here's a fun fact. Judges can fine you for wasting the court's time, even if you're repping yourself. So stacking sovereign citizen antics on top of that? That's like ordering extra chaos on your legal pizza. Personally, I think they should tack on extra fines for people clogging up court with this stuff. But what do you think? Should sovereign citizens get hit harder? Or is the $100 enough?
Okay, well, you're
Under
receiving.
Section 1, Article 10.
Okay, Mr. Elizondo, you're receiving the exact same due process that every other person who's appeared in this court has. And you have mailed in a payment of $3, and that payment is received as a plea of no contest.
Who is my accuser, Your Honor? Respectfully.
The state of Texas. That citation that you received, that is the accusation. And
Okay,
so-
I would like to go to trial for this.
So you're indicating that you wish to change your plea from no contest to not guilty?
Yes.
All right. And you wish to waive your right to jury trial, or do you wish to request a jury trial?
No.
So no jury trial. You wish to waive your right to a jury trial?
1 second, please. Never mind. Give me a jury trial, please.
So you wish to request a jury trial?
Myself.
Okay. Do you understand that if you request a jury trial, if you're found guilty, in addition to the regular state court cost, there is an additional jury trial court cost that's assessed if you're convicted. Your case is going to be reset for a pretrial hearing. That is going to be for our May contest docket, which is at 6 p.m. on May 7th.
Drop your thoughts in the comments about that last sovereign citizen, because honestly, I think the judge could have gone harder on him, but at least she kept it together. Now buckle up, because this next one takes things to a whole new level. We're talking a full-on meltdown where the guy actually claims he was kidnapped. Yeah, kidnapped. Sometimes I can't believe these people are even real. I've seen judges just stare stone-faced at these rants like, "Are you finished yet?" But let's dive in and see who takes the crown for the bigger disaster, the last guy or the one you're about to watch.
Attacked and assaulted and kidnapped 2 different times, just one time. Recite your oath of office, your delegation of authority order, and your bond information.
What is your name?
I am Brian. My family name is Wilkinson.
All right. We'll go on the record in State of Kansas versus Brian J. Wilkinson. Case number 25 CR 67. The state appears by County Attorney Darren DeVinny. Mr. Wilkinson appears in person by Zoom. We're here for a first appearance. Mr. Wilkinson, you're appearing by a summons. I'm going to go over your charges with you. There are 3 counts, all alleged to have occurred on June 4th, 2024 in Butler County, Kansas. Count 1 alleges you were in unlawful possession of methamphetamine. That is a level 5 drug felony. Count 2 alleges you were in unlawful possession of paraphernalia for use. That is a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Count 3 is an allegation of possession of marijuana, also a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Do you understand what you've been charged with, Mr. Wilkinson?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
Okay, what don't you understand?
I had thought that this matter was already settled on the case that Mr. Watts was representing me for.
Okay, I'm not aware of that particular matter. That may have been a different case. I'm not sure.
Well, there wasn't a different case. I mean, I wasn't attacked and assaulted and kidnapped 2 different times, just one time.
Mr. DeVinny, do you know anything about another case involving Mr. Wilkinson?
Let's see. Well, I know there's criminal history. I know he's a B on the grid. He has out of at least Butler County cases, we've got a driving while suspended, an old 23 traffic case that's closed. And then he has this open case now for possession of methamphetamine.
Do you know is there one where Mr. Watts representing that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. Well, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I don't know, Mr. Wilkinson. That can be sorted out. Can you afford to hire an attorney to represent you?
I'm sui juris.
Excuse me?
I'm sui juris, and I would appreciate it, Your Honor, if you would recite your oath of office, your delegation of authority order, and your bond information.
I'm not going to do that, Mr. Wilkinson. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
I am not a ward of the court. I'm not an idiot. I know how to speak for myself.
Okay. Do you wish to represent yourself?
Well, I am myself. I can't represent myself, but yes,
I will
be talking for myself.
All right. You understand you have a right to have an attorney represent you on this case?
Yeah, but that makes me a ward of the court if I am seen as too stupid to talk for myself.
Based on what this guy just said about being a sovereign jurist and wanting the judge to act as his trustee, I'm calling it, he's way too dumb to represent himself. We're either talking straight up clueless or completely delusional. My guess, he got caught with a little baggie of something, scrolled through Facebook, and fell into a sovereign citizen rabbit hole thinking he found a cheat code to the legal system. Fun fact, you can't just opt out of the law like you're cancelling a gym membership. That's not how it works. I knew a kid in high school who tried flashing a fake badge to dodge a speeding ticket, and let's just say, it did not end well. These people act like they're living inside a TikTok conspiracy video, when really, it's just ego, paranoia, or plain stupidity.
Do you understand that if you can't afford an attorney to represent you, one would be appointed for you?
I also understand that all attorneys' first duty is for the court and not for their clients. So
Do you
I wouldn't
understand
want.
you have that right, Mr. Wilkinson?
I do understand my rights. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
I'm going to go ahead and appoint James Watts to represent you if you think that he's represented you on something that may be in line with this case. So he'll be with you when you appear back in front of me, and that'll be on my preliminary hearing control docket. Do you have something to write with, Mr.
Yes,
Wilkinson?
sir.
All right. Your
Yes,
court
sir.
date will be in front of me by Zoom on May the 19th at 2:30.
May 19th, 2:30 p.m.
That's correct. Do you have Mr.
Okay.
Watts' contact information?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You might contact his office and let them know that court date. We need to set a bond. Mr. Devaney, what's your recommendation for bond?
The defendant does appear here voluntarily by summons here today, so I'd request a $10,000 OR bond for the defendant.
What was the amount?
$10,000.
All right, I'll set a $10,000 OR bond. He'll need to be processed, I'm assuming.
Well, he initially had a first appearance back on June 5th of 24 at 1:30. At that point, we were waiting on KBI Labs and we released him. So I believe he's actually been arrested and processed.
Okay.
He just needs to come to 201 West Pine. If he can make it here today before 5, that's great. If not, probably on Monday to come up to the front desk so he can sign his bond.
All right, Mr. Wilkinson, can you make it up to the Judicial Center this afternoon to sign your OR bond?
It'll probably need to be Monday, Your Honor.
Go ahead and sign your bond so you can contract with the court. Like, bro, what are you even talking about? That made 0 sense. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this guy as a sovereign citizen based on that alone. 1 second he's shouting, I'm a free man on the land, and the next is like, actually, I'll take a lawyer and swing by jail Monday to work this out. It's like watching someone rage quit a video game only to crawl back asking for cheat codes. Fun fact, Indiana used to have a law that let you skip out on a duel if you apologized before it started. Maybe that's the loophole this guy should have gone with. But what do you think? Was this dude a true sovereign citizen, or just high as a kite? Drop your take in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.